Here we go. Another video tonight. What is Friday, September 26th? This is a crazy move. QMMM Holdings Ltd. Now, what is this? Who the heck knows? But let's take a look at it. It's been around since August 2024. There's that 313 flatline pretty much. You're talking like 1 to maybe 5. All right, the algo picked this up on 92652 right here. Now, I don't know why. Sometimes the algo, I can't figure it out how they come up with it. They were assuming something was going to happen or move up the way the candlesticks formation. And then look what happened a few days after. This went on a 14 million volume. It goes from a low of 8, it goes all the way to a high of 303. Absolutely incredible. And the news on this, let's take a look on FinViz. QMMM stock skyrockets nearly 1,750% on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana Treasury plan. Let's take a look at the article here. Shares digital advertising firm QMMM holdings skyrocket 23% at one point on Tuesday. That was back when it happened. That would create 100 million digital asset treasury starting with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Trades on the NASDAQ closed, changing hands 207, 1,700 plus percent. The global adoption of digital assets and blockchain technology accelerating at unprecedented pace, said the company's CEO, Bun Kwai, in a statement. Space reflects our commitment to technological innovation, the bridge to real world economy, applications. What else here? Announcement the firm anticipates Treasury would initially start 100 million. Never mentioned how much the firm would fund. SEC filing firm's website from January indicate it only had about 500,000 in cash and cash equivalents at the end of the fiscal year last year. Registered a net loss of 1.5 million. So, to me, this is looking like a pump and dump. Where's 100 million coming from? Are they getting funding beyond the Treasury, which the firm says only serves as a foundation for investments, Web3, crypto assets, long term, blah, 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 infrastructure projects? Representative of the firm that immediately respond to clarification how these assets may be chosen or how it would fund its treasury. Hong Kong-based firm also intends to expand its offerings to include blockchain-based artificial intelligence powered platforms that help investors make better decisions, manage DAO treasuries, improve metaverse experiences, and more. Our crypto initiatives combined with our expertise in AI digital platforms designed to create sustainable value for stakeholders while reinforcing our role as a forward-looking technology company. Go down here to stock since you can see here. And this was back on like the third, when was that? Right here. So it's a Hong Kong-based company. Remember, Hong Kong, China, anything Southeast Asia, you get to watch. To me, this is pump and dump all over it. They got in low with this $100 million treasury. Where's this money coming from exactly? They had no cash on hand. Like, doesn't make sense here. Now they engage in digital services. I'm looking here, amusement parks, sports apparel. Let's read here more. So penny stock soared 1,200% September 12th on crypto treasury strategy. Hong Kong based firm skyrockets. It's closing at 8 million public offering. So it's kind of sketchy to me. Where's this 100 million coming from exactly? And they're reading here on stocks, but crypto treasury stocks suspended. Is it halted after hours? I didn't even check that. So there's no news. It says 2.5 billion market cap. You can't get any, there's no real information. Sales is nothing. Insiders, nothing. Shares outstanding 48 million. This is pump and dump to me, unless something else comes out with this. Were they at 100 million? They only have 500,000 cash on hand. What they say last year, they made a million revenue or something like that. We just read weekly, the daily chart. Okay, so there it is. It went along, big pump, came out. Maybe people are in this anticipating another move up. There's going to be more news that's possible. And yet completely sketchy. Managers, funds. All right, right here. So 12 months total revenue, you can see right here. Market capitalization, year of growth. Yeah, it's all a lot of negative numbers here. Time frame, data, income statement, balance sheet. All right. Yeah, they're saying a lot too. So imagine you had this company and you start saying this would happen years ago. That's why there's going to be a big market crash. A lot of AI, crypto, Ethereum, everyone's just saying things. You need to see proof of stuff. It's $100 million. Like, where's the $100 million? Who's doing this? You want to see it be realistic and legitimate. See right here, base 1,700 on Bitcoin, Treasury plans. Is this another news outlet? Let me see here. This is Yahoo. It's the same thing. Oh no, this is different. Different data. Now it's plans to build $100 million crypto treasury. How are they doing that? How they $100 million? This company don't make money. And what else here? AI. See anything AI? I swear I've been doing this so long now. The charts and everything and trading. Yeah, there was blockchain, there was the pot stocks, there was shipping stocks that went up. There was Bitcoin, anything related to that went up. Now you got AI boom, quantum. It's like every year there's something. There's always something that is a total bubble and will pop. And a lot of these companies will not make it. There are frauds and scams. They're trying to get whatever they can. And then eventually you hear a lot of them will be busted. There'll be charges against them. You know, things are good short term and see everyone I can get away with stuff. And then eventually, it'll catch up with you. Sixth largest Bitcoin investor aims to raise 212 billion. Besides, Japanese Bitcoin aggressive accumulator Metaplan is seeking to issue 385 million new shares. All right, so yeah, that's where we're at. So very sketchy on Asia stocks. Always look at what's going up, 1,000%. Now you could get in low here. On all these moves right here, and then you're looking at it, read about it, like, oh, Bitcoiners involved in that. That's a chance, you could take. And if you're playing this for a long move, some sort of bounce or, big move up like this, exactly. And, that's what's possible. So looking at it on the chart, though, you have an ascending triangle. Came down pretty good. Volumes dropped off, and it looks like it wants to break this, 118, 120. It's got to get above that. Maybe this can get to 140 up again to a big move. And let me just look at something here. All right, so I'm looking at my other chart. So bullish one white soldier saying potential upside of 948% the algo with a surge of 871%. Stay low on the buy signal was 923 3 days ago, 106. It's since risen to 11%. And there's the buy, 923. This is super risky. And anything can come out. The news, this could drop like this. A gap down, extremely risky. I would have my stops pretty tight on this. Now, looking back on May 8th, it did 47% on my algo. June 20th made 26%. July 1st made 242%. And then on September 2nd, made 1,926% on this move. Absolutely incredible on these moves. So you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 times it hit the algos of extraordinary gains. So this is absolutely incredible. I'll show you right here on American Bulls. So look at all the gains here. QMMM. You can see here what it says. Now look at this back in May 8th. The thumbs up is over 10%. So each time the algos hit this, you can't deny that. Even on stocks that are super risky and scam, you can say, and this hit it. And this is where you're seeing it's projecting a move up. So, all right. So, yeah, this is a very, very tough move to predict. Now, do I think it's going to make another pop up? It looks like, yeah, it's been holding steady. Didn't go right back down. See, if this went up like this one came back down, we're just going down to zero. This has potential here. We'll see, though. Asia stock here, there's no information on it. It's very tough to get information. So that's just where we're at on this. So we'll see what happens. The algos hit it many times, though, on QMMM. That's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Your thoughts on this. Check out other social media I have too. And that's it. We're out. Peace.